Iraqi soldiers pose with a captured flag as they advance into Mosul's old city. But while they've taken emblems of ISIL control, very few fighters have been captured. Further south, however, ISIL are not surrounded. The front line near Hawija is constantly under attack as ISIL launch offensives against the city of Kirkuk. And there, in a heavily fortified compound, prisoners are kept. Throughout this conflict, it's been very difficult to know what's going on in the minds of ISIL fighters. Most have chosen to kill themselves in suicide attacks rather than be taken alive. But we've come down to the city of Kirkuk to speak to one ISIL fighter who's been taken alive by the Peshmerga forces. The commander of Kirkuk's security forces has paid a heavy price in the fight against the militants. These are the friends who died in the fighting, comrades in arms, and even his own brother. As ISIL's control of Mosul has been strangled, the fighters have moved down to the south, where they're growing in strength.
ISIL has become stronger, not weaker. Before the Mosul offensive, we had 1,000 fighters against us. Now there are 2,000. Before there were 50 suicide bombers. Now there are 100.
The general takes us to meet a prisoner taken 10 days ago. The man, originally from Hawija, admits he was a fighter, but he tells us he had no choice. He was forced to fight since ISIL took control in 2014. He claims he had run away to escape and that he's never killed. Nonetheless, he says, he feels remorse.
Yes, I feel so guilty. How could I not? I feel remorse and responsibility for what I did. I left them when I saw what they are doing. They don't have forgiveness. They were killing old people. They killed the kids. They killed the women.
But his eyes seem to tell a different story. What he says is inconsistent and changes as we speak. Military intelligence say he was part of a sleeper cell, hidden behind enemy lines. He'll be given a trial and the right to defense, but if found guilty, he faces the hangman's noose. Cheng, CGTN, Kirkuk, Iraq.